We are back. Salem has
Doritos.
And tea.
and tea.
I didn't take Tylenol.
You sure didn't. Anywho, I think now would be a good time to do that, because we just did a lot of social link crap. Hi, Adachi.
Oh.
Because we just did a lot of social link crap, and like I said, we never fought that optional boss in Risei's dungeon.
Hey, senpai.
So let's go do that. Because I want that courage increase. Who knows? Depending how long it takes, we can try to get both done.
Both what done?
Because there's also an optional boss in Mitsuo's dungeon. Remember? Mm-hmm. Pat the baby. If I remember correctly as well, did we get... No. There's some way you can unlock, like, all their bathing suits as a costume. So for the club, we're gonna bring Chie, Teddy, and the man. Well, yeah, it should be fine. What persona should I put on here?
Hi, Dusk.
What's up? I'm here now. Dusk, what's up, buddy? We just got back from intermission. You're literally just in time. What's going on? I want you to level up, but it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go save with that butterfly.
You can buy the swimsuits.
Oh, okay. It's not like super important because I basically never fuck with the costumes, so I don't care. I just thought it like auto gave it to you. Unfortunately,
You have to buy kanjis.
no. Unfortunately, this isn't like Persona 5, where like the costumes like sometimes do cool shit like change the music.
Hopefully I'm not crunching in the mic, by the way.
I think you're okay. Pumpkin Man. There's no need to filter. Yeah, no, Dusk, you literally just missed, like, we basically just did social links for 100 minutes. So now I'm gonna go back and fight the optional mini-boss, because those spawn in the dungeons, in case anyone has forgotten. The reason I'm specifically bringing this party is because the boss in here is weak to ice. So, yeah, we're gonna slap that guy, I think. Is there a costume for Teddy that stuffs a raw chicken down his throat so he shuts up forever? No. Don't think so.
There's 3 enemies. They're totally open. Enemy down. I'm
And forgive me, I don't remember. So, even if we beat the bosses, we could still go back in the TV, or it doesn't open up again.
We can go on the TV literally whenever we want. As long as it's the daytime, we can go on the TV literally whenever we want.
Alright.
I just wasn't doing it because I'm trying to prioritize getting our social link stuff up. And I honestly could keep doing it a bit before the plot kicks back in, but I want to get some action in here in this stream as well.
Yeah.
you, Kanji.
Because it's like I have to do it eventually, and I might as well do it now because we're not doing anything else. Takos just removes the head so we can't talk. I fucking hate this game. The nice thing is we're, you know, far enough above these enemies where I could probably just...
Nice.
Yeah. God. Chie, you blind fuck. Me, you blind fuck.
Pepper is watching with much intent.
Get some extra XP, I guess. Fuck it.
I would love to do a DNA test on all of our cats. I think she's part Siamese.
100% stinky.
I really think Pepper's part Siamese.
Why do you say that?
The way her eyes are shaped, as well as her face. Like, she looks very Siamese.
There are 3 enemies.
Were you? What the fuck? Oh, yeah, like none of you are like weak to shit. 30% Italian.
Keep going, guys.
Find out that she's like 1/5 monkey somehow.
What do they think would happen?
Well, it's interesting because close to the shelter I used to work at where I got Pepper, there's an issue with a lot of cat colonies.
No, like a bunch of
Out
like just
there?
like wild cats.
And her mom came out of a colony, and then she was born inside.
Right, so she could be fucking anything, just like a bunch of random stray cats hanging around. So there's like no way to know.
I almost wonder if she has Maine Coon because her cheeks are pretty prominent too.
I don't think she's big enough for
She
that.
looks like a panther,
She does.
and she has a body build of like. I really think she's got Siamese in there.
If any of our cats got any like Mean Coon in them, I think it's Beans, because he's just a big fucking
5
boy.
enemies left. Hang in
Or
there.
Mira.
Maybe.
Hell yeah. What? I can't defeat it! Persona!
Cause like Pepper's like pretty fucking small. Like I know she's still like basically a baby, but
She's about full grown.
Here goes.
baby compared to
this
the
point.
compared to the cats we have, I guess.
Yeah. She's a very
Going
petite cat.
down.
Yeah. Oh, you bastard.
Wake up, Senpai.
There we go.
Get up, Senpai. Please
Here
get
Here, let's
goes.
take them out.
Classic time.
Maybe a little bit of that though. She's got like very prominently almond-shaped eyes, which is usually a specific breed kind of thing.
I don't know jack about fucking cat breeds, dude. So like, you're basically speaking to yourself on this one. I'm not sure. Pepper is a dog, buddy. Pepper is like,
Sometimes it feels that way.
oh, it does. Hello.
These
With me,
enemies.
Sensei.
They're totally open. Beat it to a pulp. Keep going, guys.
All right.
These are my true.
Nope. Let's there we go. Yeah, because this is, you know, a dungeon behind, like, these enemies not gonna be too big of a deal. The weapon we get probably isn't even gonna be, like, good at this point, but I kind of just want the courage boost, because it is nice. There is something later in the game we're gonna need max courage to do, which...
It's always the birds. Did you notice that? She's a bird and goes pop.
See, Pepper, when you're normal about it, you're cute.
Beat it to a pulp.
It's when you do anything else that I want to fucking skin you alive. Don't look at me like that.
These are my.
She just looked at me like, bring it, pussy. Up we go.
It's really weird to me. She's our first baby we got together. Technically.
I mean, yeah, because Beans you just found at your house, and
Yeah.
Mira you already had.
Like we were together, but
Yeah, but I wasn't like...
a mutual thing.
No. Yeah, no, Beans just wandered into your yard one day.
That's my son. That cup is really good at keeping my tea hot.
Good. And thanks to the surgery, it'll definitely be the last. I mean, I imagine there'll be at least a couple more pets in our future, but...
3 cats I'm happy with.
Yeah, no, I more meant like
When
once...
we get our own house, we're getting chickens. And probably a goose.
No, no goose. The chickens
need
are a
a-
maybe.
We need a flock protector.
Put Beans out there.
No.
You got a thermos? Sam has like a fancy Starbucks thermos cup thingy.
Yeah, I went to Starbucks the other day because I had a gift card and I picked up a coffee, but I've been looking for a couple of
2 enemies. Go for
either
three.
travel mugs or I wanted one mug that would keep drinks pretty warm, and then one tumbler
Great job.
with like a straw, But the thing is if the kids see your tumbler, they're gonna try and drink out of it.
Right.
And this one has like a cool cap on top. You twist and it locks shut.
Don't let it get
And
away.
since I work with mostly autistic children, most of them don't have motor skills to really open this.
Yeah.
So I'm testing out how long it can stay hot for.
Got the fancy cup. Yeah, no, like that's what I'm saying. The chickens aren't pets. They're there for food.
They're there for both.
No, they are not.
Congrats,
I ain't bringing the chickens to no damn vet. Something happens.
Well, no.
It's dinner time.
Well, yeah. Unless it's like something I can fix.
Well, no shit. I don't
Like
mean.
if they got sauerkraut or bumblefoot or something. It happens.
Level up time.
But I have a plan of having some egg layers, like my ladies.
Yeah, but those
will
aren't.
be pets.
Those aren't Bumblefoot. What a name. Yeah, but those aren't pets. Those are like. That's livestock.
Right. And then actually raising some meat chickens, because meat chickens only take 8 weeks. And I can keep them separate
Yeah.
and give them the best life I fucking can while they're here, and then food. Bumblefoot, what a
Well, yeah.
name.
I'm not sa-
Bumblefoot is an infection on the bottom of their feet since they step in a lot of their own shit.
Well, I'm not saying like be mean to the fucking things. Like I'm not.
Well, of
I'm not
course not. I
heartless. I'm
baby
just.
all my animals.
Yeah, I'm not a heartless dickhead. I just mean like they're not pets. You know. You don't sit there with your pet thinking like I'm gonna eat you. You know.
And if one of my ladies went out of commission, like if they got really sick, I would probably put them down, but I don't think I could eat them. Like,
Well, yeah,
I want
if
that
it-
difference between, like, my pet chickens and my meat chickens. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Because it's like, I'm gonna be seeing them every day, giving them, like, grabbing their eggs, still giving them food and water and stuff. Like, those are my ladies. That's how my family always did it. They did meat chickens and then egg layers, and that's your little group of ladies. Sissa had a group of chickens once, and they were all named after the Golden Girls.
Ooh, really?
So she always
Don't let it
was
get
like,
away.
alright, I'm gonna go see the Golden Girls.
These are my
I think it'd just be a bad idea to eat a chicken that died of sickness. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. But it
Well,
also depends how it died.
I didn't know that either, Yoshi. Sorry, keep going.
It also depends how it died, right? So it's like, if you just found it dead, probably not. If you knew it had an issue, like sauerkraut, for example, so they have a different organ instead of a stomach, and it has the pebbles, and that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
churns. Once in a rare while, they can get what's called sauerkraut, and it's pretty much like a tonsil stone or a kidney stone in their
Ugh.
crop. And if it doesn't break up, it's a really, really horrible way to die because
Right.
they can't eat. So in that case,
They wouldn't like
you
just
could-
throw it up.
You can try to make them throw up sauerkraut, but if it's like an actual thing, they can like a huge chunk, and
Well,
you can
yeah.
feel it. They can aspirate. to
Oh yeah,
death.
if it's like bigger than their beak, obviously
Yeah.
not. But like,
If it's a small one, you can try to empty their crop for them. There's like a whole method. But
this is a weird conversation.
if it's a big piece, it's way nicer to just cull the chicken. And in the case of sauerkraut, you just remove the crop when you butcher.
right,
you know what
because
I
there's nothing. It's just a thing stuck in there. It's not like it has cancer or something.
Right. I didn't know that. Yeah. Chickens can throw up. Chicken vomit is one of the worst smells ever.
I don't think that's what he was referring to, but yeah.
Oh.
Plus bare minimum with chickens.
What do you
Three
mean?
of them. Don't give up now, okay?
I think he's bare minimum with chickens. If the internet goes out,
I wasn't talking about chickens, but I never thought about that, I guess. Oh, sorry.
you always got entertainment. I mean, I guess so.
That is true. And chickens are very smart, intelligent creatures, and I assume they could feel like all animals can. Yeah, that's fair.
I'll finish you.
And also with like
Someone finish
my chickens, I want to make sure they have space, and I want to have like a couple like electric fence type areas where I can let them free range or make a mobile coop so I can move it every day. Cut its head off? No. You know there's ways to put chickens to sleep before you do that? Like you hypnotize them?
Please do not hypnotize the chickens.
I have hypnotized many a chicken. You put its beak on the ground and you stroke down its nose and then you let it go and it's just sitting there.
How did anyone even figure that out?
I don't know.
Who in the world was walking around trying to hypnotize some of God's creatures and settled on, yeah, chickens will work?
I think it's back in the day they might have figured it out. Not like hypnotizing, but just like, oh, you know?
I can't remember.
Cutting the head off chickens is how my teacher's mom used to do it back in the day.
Quite beat it.
I mean, at least she said she's from Rome. I mean, like, you'll know it's dead.
Hang in there.
There are,
You're
I mean, it's
time for a counterattack.
a method of culling a chicken. I personally would not do that method because it's trying to believe in like the one shot, and it's like, what if you miss?
Just two
Well, then
left.
just chop it again.
Well, I wouldn't
just
want it
leave
to
it there.
suffer. You know, I would rather do a different method where you can pretty much hypnotize them and then you put them in what's called a killing cone, so they're upside down, so then they go unconscious. And then you just nick each side of their neck and then their blood pressure's done.
We should stop talking about this now forever.
Because
Awesome.
then they're asleep.
Just toss a rock at them.
No!
Just fucking,
Mean.
just fucking grab a big rock and just fucking annihilate a chicken from 20 paces. Grab an elephant gun and just fucking. It's very humane. Personally, I disagree. Headless chicken with lettuce where it's at. Oh god.
I mean, that's how a lot of people do it. It's fine as long as you are accurate. The
build-
issue is not being accurate.
Build a small guillotine.
I mean, that's what a killing cone is, essentially.
I'm gonna pass out on red, baby. I'm all in on red.
3 enemies on the field. Be careful. 3 enemies left. You can win this.
Persona! Persona!
Try this.
It's so stubborn! Here goes! Crush it time! Lay down and die already!
There you go. He hits the dude who resists it. What a fucking idiot. I hate that persona. Why does it gotta be rather decent? Dude, I don't know, man. Teddy is too strong.
Got it! I live for this part!
No, not Teddy.
O's, because fucking Cheetah Men.
Cause cheetah girls, cheetah sisters.
That pupil increases crit rate, it's just another passive. We don't really need it because we have Revolution. I know that increases the other guy's crit rate too, but... Everyone patched up a bit. I will probably fuse off Ose, whatever, sooner rather than later, just because he's already learned all his skills, so. I'm used to his persona being strong, every mascot character's top tier end game. That's fair. Yeah, we found the stairs. Oh, right, this one's 11 floors, I think. This one was 11, the video game dungeon was 10. For some reason, it's shorter. Not complaining, but
I bet you they were gonna do it the other way around.
honestly, I would bet it has to do with the fact that, Mitsuo's dungeon had that weird bit with the, like, having to find the key.
Don't worry.
So they were like, we don't want to make the player backtrack too much.
Morgana, Teddy, and Aegis are top tier party members.
Spirit, Teddy.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I only really know about Morgana. But yeah, that's fair.
Teddy, you're rocking it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to put that down.
You're good.
Here goes.
Because I didn't really use Teddy too much my first playthrough. I gotta admit. You fucking more cards. You can take one, Kazma. I know the dog is supposed to be an Asuka character, but as a collective, we decided it's Aegis and Atlas is agreed now too. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Son of a bitch.
The evil gobstoppers are at it again.
You can win this.
Fucking ice.
Nice moves, Teddy. 2 defeated.
Arrow Jack.
I know the dog is supposed to be the mascot character, but as a collective, we decided it's Aegis and Atlas.
You just cut yourself off.
Not the dog. In the dancing games, they use the mascot as the background for the text in Aegis, not the dog.
Ah.
Yeah, I was just reading what Yoshi wrote.
No, you cut yourself off at Atlas.
Has a Greek now too. It's kind of.
You cut yourself off, finish the last paragraph, the following one's ended. Yeah, you like just fucking stitch that together.
Listen, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it.
Listen, I finally slept for the first time in like 3 days last night. My body's still probably trying to process it.
Dane Bramage.
Probably. When you take Zoloft this long, it's possible.
Box. If you guys hear what sounds like a small car trying to start, I think Pepper found the cat tent again.
So cute. She's very loud. She has a great motor.
She is very loud.
Now, the moment I was like, oh no, was when I was cleaning her cage when I worked at the shelter. And she looked at me. She put both of her fucking murder mittens on each side of my shoulder and purred just like that. And then licked my nose. I'm like, oh man.
You're like, oh, I'm gonna cause a fight when I get home.
She's like, save me. Please. Foster me. Save me.
I'll get it next time.
You can't say no to that.
I tried. I really did.
But then you're the one who said she could stay, so
Yeah.
Go for it.
you're also weakened.
Someone finish it off.
Minnesota. I'll get it next time.
I feel like the universe had me work at the shelter till I adopted Pepper, and then that was it.
And then just gone.
You okay,
That is
Kaji?
roughly
You
what
seem low
happened,
on
to be
health.
fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I got you
Now I have a job I actually like.
a job you actually like that pays you better and has like better out. Like literally, it's
And
an
treats
upgrade
me like a better person.
and is not multiple hours away.
Yeah.
So like, it's actually literally an upgrade in every capacity.
Not as strenuous.
Okay, heal up. Let's change to. I believe it was Dominion. Yeah. I mean, it's just ice damage is all we really need. Yeah, okay. Mothman it is.
Ah, fuck yeah.
Alright, here we go, boys. So shadow behind the door, let's go.
Do you know where the Tylenol hall is?
Probably wherever the hell you had it last. Y'all love justice type stands. Yeah. Bufala. Yeah, so the baby's weak to ice. Son of a... okay, one more time. There we go. Now this was Risei's dungeon. This is the strip club, remember? There's just a strip club baby in here. Dumpster baby. Oh no!
No.
Here goes Persona!
Yeah, so this is why we brought Chie and Teddy and Mothman, because
Enemy down.
we can smack it for its weakness 3 times around, assuming we don't fucking miss.
Ready to go. Go! Beat 'em up.
You know, Bravogum, Dragon Quest, a SNES, and a small TV. He'll be fine.
Just what I'd expect, GA-senpai. Woo!
It's Buffalo again.
Enemy down.
You're gonna be seeing this all-out attack animation a lot.
Action. All hyped up and ready to go. Go! Beat 'em up.
Let's do Meteorama. Yeah, so it's patched up. Cool attack.
Persona! It ain't going down!
So how are you all doing? Attack is up.
Persona!
Tired, man. Yeah, that's fair, honestly. That is fair.
Down.
It's time to
Showtime. Are you ready? Yes!
Would I be better off not all-out attack, just hitting it again, trying to make it dizzy or something? It might be... Can I do that? Let's find out. This daily savings change got me fucked up. Oh, dude, yeah.
I'm lucky because I didn't have work for a couple of for like 4 days after daylight, so I'll be fine by the time it happens.
It's up to you.
I was doing better before I heard this thing's noises, that's fair. Dude, daylight savings is such a crock of shit.
Here goes.
Like, who cares? You know? Like, nothing changes. If anything, it's worse. You know, because then it's like, oh man, fuck with the clock, and now it's dark at 3 p.m. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the other way around, I guess. Like, when it's not... You know what I mean.
Enemy down.
No, the all-out attack's not worth it. We're just gonna keep doing this.
Oh, senpai, that was perfect.
It's so
That was a
stubborn.
spot. Good going, Teddy.
Here goes Persona! Lay down and die already!
It's Arizona and I think Hawaii don't bother doing daylight savings time at all. Like, they just say, fuck it, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Which is like, yeah, it is.
GA-senpai.
It's also like, we have that option. Like, why aren't we all, like, who the fuck decided, like, yeah, we gotta keep doing this?
Down.
Okay, I gotcha. Persona!
Let's get ourselves up a bit.
I guess I don't understand the point of it.
I've always heard the rumor that it was supposed to be for farmers, like, so they have more daylight to do their shit, but, like, farmers just go from, it is too dark for me to do shit, to, it is too dark for me to do shit. You know?
Yeah.
Like, as soon as there is light, they are doing shit until it is no longer light. Like, I meant to heal on Teddy's turn. Like, that never made sense to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, right. That was not the order I wanted to do that in, but fuck it, it's fine.
It got back up. Defeat it fast.
It's because of the time of sunlight we have, but, like, who cares, man? Well, exactly, because it's fucked either way. You either end up with, man, it's dark at 4 p.m., or it's light until 9:30 at night.
Okay, I gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like, you just have to pick one. I'd rather it be light for longer. You know?
Oh, senpai, that was perfect.
That was the most depressing shit in, like, middle and high school. Wake up,
That was
wake up, it's dark,
Good going, Teddy.
go to school, by the time you get back, it's dark again.
Yeah.
Spend all your daylight hours sitting in fucking school, getting, you know, fucking bitched at all day. Like, that shit sucked.
GA-senpai, you're doing good.
Persona!
It's just weird. Like, it's just a weird thing that...
Come on, don't be a
I feel like it's one of those things where if we didn't do it, and you wrote a book where that was just a thing people did in some weird made-up society, people would be like, that's fucking idiotic. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like again, like Yoshi, like, who cares? But it's like, it's just weird. Like, there's no, I cannot think of a legitimate reason to do it.
Yikes, looking sharp, Chie-senpai. Senpai, that was so cool. Enemy down.
Huh? You serious? Persona!
Keep killing the large
Senpai,
child.
That was perfect.
Have Teddy heal. Because the large child can hit really hard.
Here goes.
Something about it being help for farmers that they never asked for, never cared about, and mostly never noticed. Like, yeah, exactly, right? Because it's like, what do they give a shit?
I ain't gonna fall behind.
Like, why would they? You know? So we head back here. We get a bear claw, which is a weapon for Teddy, but I doubt it's better than... Yeah, it's just a little worse than what he's got now. But that, again, that's fine. We can always sell it. And we got the courage boost, which is the main thing I wanted. Feck yeah, let's go hit Mitsuha's dungeon. We got 40-ish minutes left.
Yeah.
Heal me up, bud. I'm going to do something really quick. I'm going to look up what that fucking thing is weak to, because I actually don't know. Give me 1 second, everybody. Void quest. Optional boss. Here we go. Do you have any ways? Oh, it's also weak to ice? Weak to ice and wind? Or no? Oh, that's like original Persona 4. Hold on. Yeah, some of these got changed for golden. Strong. Is that... Fuck it, we're bringing the same party, I guess. I forgot how violently gory Left 4 Dead 2 is, and I love it. That's fair. Hold on, let me check everybody's levels here. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, we'll just bring the same guys. Luckily, we don't need to, like, find another key or anything. So, we can just go. Again, I love the aesthetic of this dungeon. I fuck with Left 4 Dead 2. I've never played Left 4 Dead.
There are 2
I should have hit up the Velvet Room.
2 enemies left.
Yeah, we got
Guard
Teddy's
now.
thing to take us out of here if we need to. I can stream it. That's fair.
That's the way, Senpai. Do some more
Playing some
damage.
medieval type Left 4 Dead yesterday. The hell does that mean?
You hit the enemy's weakness.
What you just said, medieval Left 4 Dead.
What does that mean?
Left 4 Dead is good.
Shovel time. Yeah, maybe for Spooktober this year. Who knows? Yeah, sure. We gotta for this year for Spooktober. I definitely want to try to plan it out a bit more than we usually do. I think.
I think we did pretty good planning last year.
I know, but like we also kind of like didn't get a chance to do everything we even wanted.
That happens every Spooktober.
I know. I just mean in general, I think it's nice for us to have,
Enemies. Careful now.
you know, because like we were doing before, like when we announced we were even playing this, right? Because we had like
Come on, this fight's
that
not
little
over.
thing I just cobbled together, like, oh, we're gonna do Luigi Mansion, Witcher, and then obviously it all fucked up. And we did Witcher first, but you know,
Yeah.
the idea is the same. Warhammer Vermintide. I think I've heard of that one. It's a different game, but the loading pans and gameplay is just Left 4 Dead with medieval weapons, low-tech guns, and you're fighting Skaven rat people instead of zombies. Interesting. Oh, well, fuck it. We gotta twist my arm for the chest key. The fuck is that? That's the wrong button. Healthy recipe. Reduce chance of exhaustion. Son of a bitch, we don't need that. Very, very gory, kind of just blow people's heads off with a hammer and see them reach their missing heads before they fall. I mean, that sounds kind of awesome. Had me feel in certain ways. I'm not so much of a pussy that I can't appreciate a good holy shit that was just disgusting, but in a cool way kind of moment, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it is with that
Two
fire,
enemies
right?
left. Lower your
We can
guard
just
now.
fucking... I love animated gore, to be honest. When it's like so cartoonishly exaggerated, I kind of like it, because then it's just funny, you know what I mean? I mean like those types of games where you shoot an enemy once, they just explode into fucking hamburger meat for no reason. Like, that shit's funny.
There are 2 enemies.
You were the ones who weak dice. Which I don't have on this one, so... Oh! Nice crit.
Down.
And Kanji's gonna just fucking go in.
That's good, Kanji.
3 things really show your skills as an artist are hands, gore, and food. Now, there's some horror manga out there that has all 3. Hell, fuck it. JoJo Part 4 has all that. Actually, now that I think about it.
2 reinforcements on the enemy side.
Oh, these fuckers.
Beat it to a pulp. Keep going, guys.
I know for the sake of it, because it's Dungeon done before, I could just set it to like fucking easy mode in the thing, but I don't want to do that. I want to prove that we can actually, you know, do it.
There are 2 enemies. Careful now.
I can't defeat
2
it!
enemies left. Don't lower your guard now. Enemy defeated. Keep up the good work, Kanji.
Favorite food example in media is lettuce. Like, lettuce cut down the center is hard as fuck to draw with detail.
It's showtime.
You know, I never thought about it, because I already really can't draw, like, at all, but no, that does sound like a pain in the ass. I want to learn how to draw, but I am not a dedicated enough human being. I'm really not. Like, I am not a patient man.
You are not patient.
Which is hysterical.
You could learn to draw if you really wanted to.
Which is hysterical, given my favorite kinds of games are these. Where it takes forever to do any goddamn thing.
You don't gotta be too dedicated to learn a little.
I gotta be dedicated to be good, to learn to be good enough where I can look at it and be like, yeah, that's what I wanted to draw. That vaguely resembles the thing I was going for. Yeef. Okay, cool. I don't know. Maybe one of these days when life gets to a point where I don't find myself, you know, sort of just sitting in a corner disassociating, wanting to end my own life. I'm a little more relaxed. Maybe I can try that again. It could be fun to like try to learn to draw on like Discord or something. Totally fair, but you either gotta be a narcissist or be a god to do that. Yeah, that's fair. Fuck.
3 enemies. Hey, not bad.
No, we are weak ties.
Keep it up.
I'm just gonna put on auto mode. Let's just go.
Go get him. Go, go, go. I didn't know.
Maybe there's too many of them for me to do this. Oh, for fuck's
Calling
sake.
backup. Hurry and defeat it. Just hang on. I'll find you an opening.
I let my guard down.
4 of them. You need to think. Now's your
Time to
chance.
go.
Run.
The owl noise it makes.
Love Persona sound effects, man. I do too. When I first played this, I was a little like, man, really? Like, that's the most stock, like, fucking hit sound you could have done. But I find it kind of charming. It's better than, like, fucking... What game is it? Sonic Unleashed, where the fucking, the QT noise is literally just, like, a generic doorbell sound for no reason. Like, for no reason at all.
There are
What is there?
enemies. Don't get cocky. Just what I'd expect, GA-senpai.
Okay, well, are you guys weak to fucking? You're weak to lightning.
What a pain.
No physical.
3
Okay,
of
well,
them.
we're gonna
Don't
try
give
the
up
ice
now,
then.
okay? Watch out!
Oh, they're weak to ice.
Enemies down.
Fantastic.
Teddy. Nice moves, Teddy. 2 defeated.
Oh, damn it!
1 enemy to go.
I am bad at this. I am bad at pressing button.
Is this for real? 4 new enemies.
Fire. Are you fucking kidding me? Why?
Chie-senpai's poisoned.
Go for it, Daddy.
I'll get it next time. Here goes.
Go for it, Kanji.
Still 3 of them.
I'll finish you.
Easy. Let's get everyone healed up again. Worst comes to worst, we can always...
Mabazinga?
Shut up! Shut the fuck your mouth. Oh, God. Is that fucking show still on?
What show?
Big Bang Theory?
I don't know.
Do they still make Big Bang Theory? Like, I have not thought about that show in a long-ass time. Nope. It ended a while back? Good. Still airs, we have Young Sheldon. Oh yeah, right, Young Sheldon is a thing. Why, though? I don't even want to fight it. He just fucking faded out of existence. The ending of Big Bang Theory was so ass. How did it end? Like, did Big Bang Theory have an overarching plot? I just remember, like, seeing a few episodes, like, way back in the day. When it comes to my vaguely adult-oriented sitcoms, I was more of a Two and a Half Men kind of guy.
Imagine TV.
Imagine being allowed to watch channels that aren't VeggieTales.
Seriously.
What channel is VeggieTales even on? Like a PBS?
DVDs, my guy.
That didn't air on TV?
I have no idea.
Oh, you're right.
Have access
didn't have,
if I did.
You didn't have cable, right? Never mind.
I used to love Animal Planet's Most Extreme whenever I went up to camp.
Oh, dude, Most Extreme was awesome. That shit scared me as a kid. Like,
Same.
it was freaky, but I liked it.
Just careful now.
It was.
Nothing has changed.
It was
It
freaky.
was freaky, but I liked it.
Whoa. Whoa. Hang on a minute.
I can't defeat it.
That's not. That's not nice. Sheldon and Amy to get married and are second thinking it because love isn't real, it's just a chemical reaction. Then they start brainstorming until they find an equation for love and they decide to get married after all. What the fuck are you talking about? What? It's fucking asinine.
All right?
Like, I don't... I mean, I guess there's some merit in exploring that idea of, like, the shit we feel is just, like, a chemical in our brain. But, like, yeah, no fucking duh, you idiot. We're all just chemicals. You know?
Yeah.
Everything's chemicals. Your chemicals. I'm chemicals. Is there any more chemicals I should know about? Bad ending.
Chemical I'm gonna make with you, baby.
Ugh, don't say it like that. No, I'm Stardust, sweetie, of course. Bad ending, some marketable family feels good ending. Chemical X. No, you know, no one ever talks about why the fuck was Professor Utonium just making little girls in his basement. Not saying he was a weirdo, because he seemed like he was a good dad to them. But like,
He's a dilf.
what was his original intention? You know what?
We don't talk about it because we don't want to.
Hold the
No.
fuck up. No, wait, hold on. What did you just say?
No, don't worry about
You
it.
just called the dad from Powerpuff Girls a dilf?
I may have had a little crush when I was a little kid on Winnie Utonium, or whatever his name is.
He
I
was-
may have liked him.
Chie-senpai's
Just a little bit.
persona is sealed.
Nothing crazy, but
Okay, I'll look for an opening.
thought he was cute.
Senpai, please
Yeah?
get the
Yeah.
cup.
How'd you feel about Samurai Jack?
He's hot.
Hey, not bad, Teddy. Keep it up.
You are absolutely a menace to society.
I know, I want to be dead too.
I was gonna say the same thing about the art.
Time for a counterattack.
Just how do you feel? How do you feel about him in his edgy days?
Now's your chance. Run.
I know 100% I've made this like joke. When I say joke, it's a real thing. But like, I'm gonna see if you remember. Bab, did you know there's a sequel to Powerpuff Girls that aired in Japan as an anime called Powerpuff Girls Z?
Yep.
Yeah? Apparently it's fucking dog shit. Like, I've heard apparently it's awful.
Yeah.
Was it a sequel to standalone? Was it? I thought it was like a continuation. Because I thought the whole point was like they were like teenagers now. Like it was like a Sailor Moon thing.
Don't get cocky.
I never fucking watched it. I just like I've read about it like TV tropes and shit before. There's also the anime sequel to Lilo and Stitch, which is also apparently dog AIDS.
Yeah, I heard that is sad.
Time to beat up the small man. That's a small synopsis and give it to me, bud. Give me the rundown. The plot of the anime differs from the original series. First, Utonium was experimenting while his son Ken Kitazawa / Utonium created Chemical Z. Chemical Z. Oh no. I don't think we need this. No, not Chemical Z. You okay? If you need to get up and grab the meds, like, we're just running through a dungeon we've already done before. Like, you're
I
not...
don't know if I can stand up.
Fair enough. You just sit there then and just try to chill. It's alright.
I'm trying, I'm sorry.
You're good. Do you need me to go get it?
I'm drunk.
2 enemies on the field.
I mean, I can just grab me some water, too.
I don't want to go upstream.
Go
It's
for
not
it, guys. Get
there.
in there. Teddy, no. Can someone help him? What? More of them? Gee.
What does the Chemical Z do? Josh, I must know. But I also really don't want to watch this show.
Go get him. Go, go, go. Kanji's someone help him.
I'm the MVP.
Oh, going back to why I made the girls. Right. I mean, I was mostly memeing. Go ahead. Nope. I believe it's a result of time travel. What? It's the babies again.
Careful now.
Awesome.
Let's.
I can't
Just
defeat it!
2 left. Come on, this fight's not over. Enemy down. Nice move, Senpai.
More fire.
You hit the enemy's weak
It's my turn!
places, everyone. And action.
Now we're talking!
Go, go, go!
Season 4, the Powerpuff Girls save him. As a kid, he gets obsessed with the idea of the girls. Oh, okay. I've watched Powerpuff Girls in a long time outside of,
Originally, it was just because he wanted a daughter.
okay. I haven't watched that show in a long ass time, excluding, over... We've talked about this before. Salem and I have a tradition where around Christmas we watch, like, Christmas episodes of TV shows and shit, and we did Powerpuff Girls not last Christmas, but like the Christmas before that, I think?
We did it last Christmas.
No, I mean just Powerpuff Girls specifically.
That was last Christmas.
Was it? Because I thought we did that in our old apartment. Pretty sure it was the Christmas before that, because I know...
Or Christmas before that, yeah.
Because
You're
last
right.
Christmas we did, like... It was like Dexter, Ed and Eddie? Something else?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Nope. Oh. This way. Ah, get fucked.
There are 2 enemies. Careful now.
Yeah, but when you put on the real classic Christmas movies, some of those get in there a little bit.
Go get 'em.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Have you ever seen that?
No,
Really?
never.
I know we're doing that. I know what we're doing this year.
Ice.
Because again,
Enemies
no
left.
cable.
Don't lower your guard now.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm surprised you wouldn't have ever seen it at, like, one of your cousin's houses or something.
Nope.
It's a movie. It is a movie that exists.
So
That's,
it's terrible.
Nice move, Senpai.
it's not that it's bad, it's just weird.
We should also do the same tradition with Halloween.
Senpai, you really get
We could do that. We could do that. It's one of those movies that played every year. I bet it still does, but I watch TV anymore. Oh yeah, like, probably, right? That was always like, ah, fuck. That was always like weird to me as a kid, because during like Christmas and shit, right? Cartoon Network would start playing these like episodes of TV shows that like they never did anymore. Like they'd be playing like the Fosters one, like years after they never did Fosters anymore, and like Ed and Eddie and shit. And I remember being as a kid being vaguely pissed off because I'd be like, you guys could still be airing these.
keep it up.
Like, what the fuck? Why'd I gotta wait for Christmas and to see the same shit? You know, because this was before, like, I knew how to, like, just find shit on the internet. Or, like, before, you know, Netflix and shit existed and all that other stuff, you know? Like... No, but we could do that for Halloween.
Yeah.
Although, just be known that I'm probably just gonna immediately subject you to both of the Scary Godmother movies.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but it
Ah.
sounds vaguely like a threat. I'm kind of into it.
It is. I love the Scary Godmother movies. I do too, but they have not. No, it's so sad you never seen them. So, yeah, no, it's good shit. Maybe we could turn that into like a Discord thing.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Maybe we could do a Discord Scary Godmother watch party sometime.
Man, sometimes I just feel like an Amish person that's grown into New York.
I think their animation holds up pretty well. TBH, I've seen like last year. It holds up better than some other shit from the time, that's for sure. There's some parts where it's a little iffy, but like it's also like stylized, like it's intentional, I think, you know what I mean? It's not like Jimmy Neutron, where the reason it looks like that is because they had a budget of $3. The monsters are alright. Yeah, the monsters look pretty good.
3 enemies on the field. Be careful.
The humans are passive. In the second movie, they're like a lot better, if I remember correctly.
Persona.
I mean, there. 3 of them. Don't give up now.
What are you weak to? Lightning. Do I have yeah, fuck it.
Okay, yeah, going to look right now and agrees.
I mean, the monsters are like the important part, right? So you see them for most of the movie.
You hit the enemy's weak.
Now got it.
No, Scary Godmother. The Scary Godmother movies are unironically pretty good.
I'll take your word for it till I see him.
That looked
I would
like it
love
hurt.
to move that tradition to Discord, because, like,
Hey, senpai, quick.
Just-
the only like TV movie things from when I was a kid
Last one.
I've seen is Twitches 2,
Favorite movies of that in Halloween Town.
the Barbie movies.
I haven't seen Halloween Town in a long ass time.
2 reinforcements on the enemy.
The Barbie movies.
Listen, Princess and the Pauper was actually pretty good. Like, and also there was like I think it was Swan Lake.
Senpai.
There's like a unicorn in it. I had a stuffed animal of that unicorn. It was great. I loved it.
Enemy down.
Most important human being ugly is okay to be honest. You're just your average ugly. Dude, some kids are just fucking ugly, dude. Never heard of Halloween Town? That was one of those. Ah, fuck, I'm gonna get this wrong. It was like one of those Disney Channel movies. Like I don't think it was ever like in theaters. Also, you're gonna consider. No, was Halloween Town not Disney?
You Teddy.
That definitely had a Cartoon Network. Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Get it next time. Here goes. Persona.
I have not watched cable TV outside of like just randomly sitting in like the break room at work. I have not watched cable TV in a long ass time, so like I will take your word on it. You gotta double check anyways. Alright, fair enough. Could very well be it aired on both. Like one of them had the rights at one point, then the other one had the rights at some other fucking point, you know? It's on Disney Plus. Well, I mean, that's a good sign. That's a good sign for one answer.
Disney owns everything though, so.
True, right? Like, it could have been a Cartoon Network when we were kids. And fuck, Disney used to air Dragon Ball Z Kai
They did.
on Disney XD. That and Naruto Shippuden.
Ah,
2
fuck.
enemies on the field. Crush 'em. Enemy down. Nice.
I don't believe it was. I don't believe it was only because Cartoon Network, the only channel I watched in America. Yeah, Disney. It's found out. Ah, okay, cool.
That's the way, senpai. Do some more damage.
I don't blame you, Josh, for immediately assuming it's Cartoon Network because, like,
Enemies left. Don't
back in the day when we were growing up, Cartoon Network was like
shit.
like the best channel by a long shot.
Bungie, that was
By the
great.
time I was
You're the
probably like
man.
13 or 14, my parents finally got cable, but all we had was like Boomerang.
Boomerang's not bad though.
Boomerang was great. I liked the old one, but it's also really weird because I'll be like, oh yeah, the Banana Split show, and then people of my generation are like, the fucking what?
Mostly watch Cartoon Network and occasionally Nick.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, it was Cartoon Network, Nick, and then Disney was like this weird nebulous zone, right? Where they only had like 2 or 3 good shows, but the good Disney shows were like actually pretty fucking good. Like there was a long stretch of time where literally the only cartoon on Disney
Are you sure?
was Phineas and Ferb, but it was okay because it was fucking Phineas and Ferb. Or they had like Wizards of Waverly Place and shit, you know, like
Never seen that either.
it's a pretty good show. The world building is weird, but it's a good show. Tune for Phineas and Ferb, lean back to anything else, exactly. Now I'm just thinking of Goku saying, hey, it's me, Goku, you're watching Disney Channel. I hope they did that.
I googled Banana Split show. What the fuck? That's a horror movie. I refuse. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Enemy down.
Just said it.
Places, everyone. And
Hey, it's me, Goku. You're watching Disney Channel.
Hi, I'm Ash from Ballatown.
Stop.
And you're watching Cartoon Network.
You're watching Cartoon.
Or
One enemy.
Pika Pika!
That was so loud. Stop!
Problem.
I was trying to be quiet.
You failed. Completely.
Next time.
That actually, man.
I wasn't expecting that from you, Kanji. Let's go, Tomoe.
No, I remember when I was a kid, right? The channel that I fucking loved. You're not allowed to send me back to Battle Frontier like that. Was Kids WB. It only like existed on like weekends because it was just regular WB. But like they played like, if I remember correctly, the lineup when I was a kid was like fucking Batman the Animated Series, Shaolin Showdown.
Sonic X.
No, Sonic X was something else.
Pretty sure it was WB Kids.
Maybe they had Pokemon on there
Yeah,
they had Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh on there for a time. Like Kids WB was basically like Kids Toonami, because they would play shows like that, but like for like a much younger fucking skewed age.
Bro. I had 2
You get to
DVDs.
go first.
I had a Yu-Gi-Oh! Something DVD with like 2 episodes. I had Sonic X for 2 episodes, and then I had like the first half of the first season of the original Dragon Ball.
Nice move, senpai.
Unironically, the original Dragon Ball is better than Z.
You hit
Bro,
the
shout out to the 4th of July kids, 4 kids sing along.
That's Static. Dude, Static Shock fucked.
cheers, senpai.
Static Shock was awesome.
Enemy down.
Correct. I have vague memories of Kid Sonic X and episodes of the Gen 6 anime being aired sometimes. I remember seeing the blonde kid thinking, how he looks like a bitch. He was like a bitch. I have a distinct memory of my grandma had like the cable or satellite package or whatever that had like every fucking channel. So like I didn't have Boomerang or anything in my house, but I would watch it like at her place. Which the most recent time I was ever over there, they were playing like fucking like Billy and Mandy on there, which made me feel ancient. But I remember it was several years ago. They were playing the Gen 2 Pokemon anime on Boomerang. And that made me feel like my bones were made of paste.
Enemies on the
Like that was
Now's
just,
your chance. Run.
I was just like, what? What do you mean? Somewhere we have the limited edition orange VHS tape of Rocko's Modern Life episodes on. Rocko's Modern Life was fucking,
I've seen Rocko's Modern Life.
Rocko's
And
Modern Life was funny.
what is it? Cow and Chicken?
Yeah, Cow and Chicken.
And
Where a lady strip just gives birth to livestock and we're all okay with it.
yep. Oh, what was it?
Rocco slap. Rocco does slap. Even the new Rocco show. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen like them bringing back like old cartoons like that and like Animaniacs. I haven't like gone to like watch those yet. Gen 2 anime was like bare minimum 20 years ago. Yeah, but don't remind me, cunt. Like, fuck.
Oh my gosh, my kids love watching Pokemon. Like the original Pokemon movies and stuff, like Mewtwo Strikes Back, the Celebi movie,
Are
Pokemon
you,
2000.
not to sound like a mom from the 90s, but like I know the place you work at is really weird about the whole violence thing. Are they allowed to?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we're in the older house and also people aren't fighting each other. It's more of like a game battle thing.
So they could watch like Yu-Gi-Oh!
As long as there's no gore, yeah.
Nah, as long as you're not showing them the Japanese version for some reason. I remember when I was a kid, people would tell me, like my friends like elementary school would tell me like their mom wouldn't let them watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it was too violent. I remember I've said to multiple kids like, is your mom stupid? And she knows the monsters are holograms, right? Because they are. Like fucking
Hi, Blaze.
Blaze, what's going on, buddy? I am fucking lost. I'm going the wrong way. One look back at Gen 1 Pokemon reveals how much Ash lost and how much over the overarching theme of trainers giving up on Pokemon, getting experience through trusting them and being a decent human. Oh yeah. Like Ash straight up like that like, you know, everyone likes to meme on Charizard as being an asshole, but that fucking bastard had trauma.
Yeah.
You know, he was still a prick about it.
Cubone.
Poor Cubone. Poor Cubone. Rip in peace, Cubone.
I love Cubone.
Gen 1 Pokemon actually went hard in story.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, they put in more effort than they needed to.
Remember the time where Charizard got his head stuck in that play thing for Pokemon? Like, the Pokemon went on a small, I think it was like a vacation, but he got his head stuck.
It was like one of those shorts before the movies. Like, he was stuck in
Yeah.
like a playpen or something.
Yeah. Dude, that used to wig me out so bad. I'd be like, he's gonna have his head cut off. His head is gonna fall off. Because his horns were all the way through.
Yeah.
And then he couldn't back out. And my mom's like, no, don't worry, don't worry. I'm like, he's gonna break his neck. I'm so worried about him. And he's so upset and scared.
Oh my god,
Enemies
Val.
in the field. Be careful.
Worst comes to worst, they can put him back in a Pokeball. It just turns him into like energy and he just slips back in.
Don't
It was
give up
Pikachu's
now.
vacation short. Yep.
Been good than playing Jurassic World Evolution 2 on PS5. Sounds fucking ballin'.
I'm glad y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh, dude, the Pokemon shorts went fucking hard. Because they put those before like every movie.
The one with those weird fucking Yeah. Because again, I had this on DVD, so I watched the same one several times.
That's fair.
Constantly. And the Celebi movie, too. I love that movie.
That
Go
movie
down
went
to the
hard.
movie store and rent it. So much. My mom ended up just buying it.
No. Shout out to Pokemon Channel. Fuck, man, the Peachy Brother. I love that. Pokemon Forever is just a dub. Yeah, 100%. Half the reason Pokemon was so, like, big was because the anime was, like, unironically good, you know what I mean? Like, if the
Yeah.
anime was just a shitty cash grab, people wouldn't have cared as much, I don't think, you know?
Come on. This
Well, I also,
fight's
like,
not over.
looking back, you know, it's like, for me, I don't know if it's just because I'm mentally ill, but when I was a kid, I would watch a show and it wouldn't click what was going in my head. I'm like, ooh, these characters are happy, these characters are sad.
Because you were, like, a little kid.
I watch the same shows now, and I'm like, oh, Celebi was, like,
Dying.
dying. Oh, Celebi was, like,
I think a lot of people have...
kind of
Enemy to go.
taken over.
I think a lot of people have, like, that kind of realization as a kid. Like, oh, I was not paying attention. I
Yeah.
just like the funny colors.
Or it's like you watch Pinocchio and you're like, man, Pinocchio really
Those
just
kids-
got kidnapped.
Those donkeys never got turned back into kids.
No, and you know where they went? Salt mines.
Yeah. Fucking Dance Party Chico being an edgy bastard refused to dance. No, I paid vivid attention to Disney films as a kid.
Like, I didn't totally
Have a movie DVD
understand.
somewhere.
Like, I understood
Hell yeah.
the basis of it is like, I would call it Pocahontas. Because I can't really talk well. And with Pocahontas, I'd be like, oh yeah, John Smith, and the tree, and the funny raccoon, and the hummingbird, and the pug dog. I get it. And then I'm like, oh, John Smith's about to die. I get it now.
Those kids are mining salt for the rest of their unnatural donkey lives.
I love also in Pinocchio, he's like, don't be a jackass. Then turns into an ass. Like,
Yeah.
that's how they got away with that shit. And then my kids were watching the live action version, which is actually really close to the animated version, just
Just worse.
CGI. It's actually pretty good. They added a couple of things, which is kind of nice, but it was really funny because they put emphasis on root beer. This is root beer with foam on top.
Right.
Root beer that's gonna give you hiccups. It's root beer. Definitely root beer. What do I look like? A jackass? Well, you see there, buddy. The remake of Pinocchio was not bad. The one of Pete's Dragon, whoever directed that needs to fucking die. It was
Yes, I
awful.
remember you and your dad having a very impassioned fucking, like,
Okay, because Pete's Dragon
Moment
is an
about that.
adorable, wholesome, kind of sad movie, and it's like Pete's Dragon, the live-action one. It's just like a dragon in the middle of a forest. It has like nothing to do with the actual Pete's Dragon movie. But that Pinocchio remake gave me hope for the
I'll look for an opening.
live action Hunchback of Notre Dame remake they're working on. So, Atlantis Lost Empire is and always will be my favorite movie ever. It is pretty good.
Don't you love showing kids a character dying in a show and actually telling them it's death to keep your rating? It's definitely it's weird to me how flip-floppy Disney was about shit like that, right? Where they'd be like, oh, you know, like the mom is always just sort of died off screen of a...
Boy, that makes you the only one, because I've only seen people calling it the worst piece of shit they've ever seen. Atlantis is actually one of Disney's best movies.
I think they're talking... I think he's referring to the live-action Pinocchio.
Oh.
Probably.
I mean, it followed the animated one pretty closely. They added a part with, like, this, like, person of color ballerina I thought was cute. But, I mean, I don't have a strong opinion either way. Pinocchio's always wicked me out a bit.
Never anything good about it. The live actions, any of the ones I've seen have been terrible.
I'm gonna be honest, the Pinocchio one is probably their best live action out of all of them. Lion King is...
Hey, not bad, Teddy. Keep it. Okay, I'll look.
I'm gonna say not... yeah. It's weird to me... Rip the Elise Summary, you're the best part of that movie under being Demolition Expert. Actually, I watched the Aladdin one. God, why?
Now's your chance. Run.
It's always funny to me how, like, flip-floppy Disney is about that shit, right? Because they always have, like, you know, one parent has died off screen of a mysterious, unnamed illness, but then, like, in Tarzan, they'll just show a dude getting hung. Like...
Dude, oh my god, okay, so as a kid, never processed that movie, and I would watch that at Sissa's house all the time because she had the VHS.
Yeah.
It was that, 30 Going on 30, The Last Unicorn, or Spirited Away is what I watched at a sleepover.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like, I have memorized Tarzan, and I was watching it with my kids the other day, and I was like, oh god, there's guns. Oh, there's, like, blood marks and dead bodies in the beginning of this. Huh.
Yeah.
I don't quite remember that. And then at the end, where it shows the shadow where Tarzan just actually hung him with vines, I'm like...
I don't think Tarzan meant to do it.
Yes, he did. He absolutely did, because he tried to kill him first, so he took the vines and wrapped them around his neck and cut the line. He entirely meant to do it.
Oh, thank
because
God.
he did kill his dad?
His monkey dad?
His monkey dad.
Live action
and then him.
Doesn't interest me at all, but he does horribly. He says Clayton now when he's cut. Oh, huh. He's just, I don't think... Yeah, because didn't he try to catch him?
I think he tried to cut the vines. Because what else... To be fair, I also wasn't able to sit and watch the movie in its entirety. I was watching children while sitting on the couch. So I missed that part, I'm gonna be honest, Yosh.
You just saw them...
I saw him
You saw
cutting
them
the
fighting,
vines.
you looked back, and all of a sudden a dude was dead, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, I saw him cutting the vines, a kid asked me something, and then I turned back, and there's just a shadow of a hanging guy, and I'm like, fucking what? Clayton cut the vines to get out after Tarzan wrapped him in there to trap him. Oh, okay. He meant to catch him. Clayton cut the vines himself, trying to free himself, but doesn't cut the vine around his neck. Oh, okay. But I was surprised. I was like, huh. Some live action stuff like that.
I think he meant the Sonic movie.
The Sonic movie, but I don't usually like live action kid stuff, just no. I do want to see the Mario movie that's coming out.
No. God, no. It's gonna be bad.
You don't have to go with me, but Jack Black's in it.
It's gonna be terrible. It's fucking Illumination. They haven't made a good movie in, like... They made one good movie.
So yeah, no, it wasn't murder. It was suicide. But still, why the fuck would you want to do that?
Like, it's not gonna be good. It's barely even gonna be tolerable.
Kind of want to see it. Straight up for Jack Black.
Here goes.
It's not worth it. Jack Black is in better movies.
I love Jack Black.
You're the man.
He's my internet dad.
It was manslaughter and/or assist.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's bringing Tarzan to fucking court. I hope. What the fuck was I saying a second ago?
Or it's like Dumbo.
What about Dumbo?
Dumbo was kind of racist.
Oh, like the crows? Yeah.
With a lot of stuff in that movie in the beginning. They're like building something or like working on something and it's just like all slaves.
If I get Chris Pratt in the movie,
I'm
yeah,
like,
that's not a bonus.
whoa. Or Peter Pan.
I don't know.
It's a small world after all. My opinions on the movie is cautiously optimistic because I've seen trailers for other Illumination movies. I immediately go, oh wow, this is boring, or wow, this is insufferable, and I have yet to get that. I'm kind of on the same page with
This
Dust.
one's gonna be
I mean, like,
The new trailer's hilarious. There's like a Luma in a cage, and it's like,
the only way out is a sweet release of death, yeah.
that's hilarious.
Like, I mean, I get that, but it's also like,
guys.
just Illumination's track record, like,
I agree.
they have one good movie. And even then, it's
What's their one good movie?
the first Despicable Me. And even then, calling it good, it might be generous. It's an alright movie.
Their first Despicable Me is pretty good. I'm just not gonna pay for it. Never said
Fair.
it was a bonus.
Also fair.
And whoever, I forget who was playing Luigi, he looks like he's actually trying.
Now, a movie I can comfortably call good.
Yeah.
You think so?
It's so fluffy. I'll look for
Like, it's not, yeah, like, it's like, I would consider it a decent movie, but, like, I don't know.
It's just like they milked it, you know? It's
Yeah.
like they had their big success. They're like, okay, and now here's 3 really bad movies.
And,
a
like,
ton of
fucking,
minions
the
they never
minions
released.
are everywhere for no reason.
You know Illumination
Charlie Day.
Studios
That's
has...
Luigi.
You know Illumination Studios has the rights for the new Last Unicorn movie?
Oh, that's gonna be bad. I'm sorry to break it to you, babe. That movie's gonna be fucking terrible.
I'm still gonna watch it. It's supposed to be coming out in a couple of years.
The unicorn's gonna turn to a girl and they're gonna make a joke about her, like, taking a human shit for the first time.
Probably.
Characters are likable, minions aren't exactly as much as they should. Yeah. The last what movie?
Last
Unicorn.
Yeah, it got greenlit. They're working on it now. And then The Last Unicorn's also getting a Broadway production done by Fergie. So that's gonna suck.
Let's hop out of this dungeon real quick.
I wish I had my phone so I could look up their other movies that they've made. Oh god, yeah.
What, Illuminate? They're all bad. I promise they're all bad. Because they made, like...
I'm gonna have to build that set one day, huh?
Maybe.
And Shafrilla said Sing 2 was weirdly not bad.
I mean...
I haven't seen Sing or Sing 2.
No, he's like, going my way, find it, yeah. Here, you know, I got my phone. Hold on. Fucking... This will give you something to do while we do this fucking boss fight, I guess. Later. Fuck off, I'm not
I'm
installing...
doing a Broadway show this week already. That's awesome.
Hell yeah. List of Illumination movies.
Okay, let me see
Wikipedia.
it.
Here you
Back
go.
to your gaming.
Here you go.
Okay, Illumination. They have feature films, short films, television specials,
Just
series.
do feature films.
Feature films. Despicable Me, Hop. They made The Lorax.
That's not a plus. That movie is garbage. Also, this is the boss.
I kind of like The Lorax. Hello, it's a Transformer. I feel like The Lorax is a good movie.
You're incorrect.
It's nowhere close to the Dr. Seuss book, but it's kind of funny.
That's a Gundam. It
Or
is in fact a
Gundam.
Gundam.
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, what are Transformers if not if not Gundams that also turn into trucks?
Despicable 2, Minions, Secret Life of Pets, Sing, Despicable 3,
More of a
Grinch.
Megazord. The only good thing about the Lorax is Danny DeVito. I'll fucking shoot you, James. Isn't there some version of the Transformers where someone drives them?
I don't know. The Lorax brought to life the Onslaught.
That's
Kidding.
not a bonus.
Sing, Minions. They're coming out with a 4th Despicable Me next year.
Yeah, of course they are, because it's like the only fucking franchise they have that people are kind of like still okay with.
Oh, damn. Apparently Miyamoto is a producer of the Mario movie.
Yeah. So it's like...
And Koji Kondo for the music, so...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Isn't there some version? Yeah, Michael Bay one? Oh. Yeah. Been working on this one part for so long, my dinos are dying of old age. I have to hatch new ones. That is rough.
Man, they really haven't done much else, huh?
No, they have a very short list compared to something like, you know, Disney or something, but like most of it's not great, so.
Teddy's confused. Here goes. Cure him.
Persona!
So they made the Lorax, but not
Fucking
Horton Hears a Who?
Teddy's confused.
No.
Someone cure him.
The rights for like the Dr. Seuss stuff is all over the place.
Hey, not bad.
There's only
It
thing
was
giving me
by
hope.
20th Century.
That's the only thing giving me hope for is the fact that Nintendo is heavily involved. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fair, you know. Probably gives it a better shot.
Enemy down.
20th Century Studio
Smash them all.
movies.
It's my turn. I live for this part.
That was Sony before they became the god emperors of animation with Spider-Verse.
Right, of course.
And I mean, like, the thing
Guys,
is
geez,
I
I
feel
really
like they're
hurt.
putting a lot of money into the movie and Nintendo is heavily involved. I don't think it's gonna be terrible. I don't know if it's gonna be, like, a fucking amazing movie, but I don't think it's gonna be bad.
Nintendo doesn't want another Super Mario Bros. Super show, and quite frankly, I disagree.
Yeah.
Same.
Dummy. Last
So,
one.
let's
Go
see
for
what
it.
they got. Oh,
Great
Says you, they use the theme song.
Chie-senpai, come on, get up.
That's not good.
22nd Century Fox.
Remember, kids, if you're not
Movies.
watching the Super Mario Bros. Super show, you're gonna turn into a Goomba. If you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Before you die?
Damn.
Jesus Christ, Mario, what are you telling these kids? Yeah, he said that. That's a real quote. Depends on the drugs, that can be true.
X-Men, Digimon the movie.
Someone finish it off.
Castaway. Monkey Bone? What the fuck? Josie and the Pussycats. Okay. I used to also love that movie. The live action Josie and the Pussycats movie actually is hilarious from what I remember as a kid, but I haven't seen it as an adult. That is a movie I want to see as an adult and see what the fuck I missed. Because I bet you there's so many innuendos.
I don't.
It was actually not bad from what I remember. Freddy got fingered. Hello?
Why is Red Meyer right
Why
there?
did Freddy get fingered?
Not that kind of finger.
Planet of the Apes.
Like, I don't think it's gonna be a second coming of Christ like Puss in Boots 2, but I think it's gonna be like the best movie they ever make.
Here goes.
I mean, fair enough, but like that's also probably not gonna be like a super high bar as my
Star Wars Episode 2.
Persona.
Josie and the Pussycats kill me, man, because of Scooby-Doo. Yeah,
Yeah,
because isn't Josie and the Pussycats basically just Scooby-Doo, like, full of girls?
kinda. I mean, I don't know. I liked it. It was punky, gothic, rock girls.
Oh,
Of
okay.
course, I'm gay, kind of
Right,
thing.
right. It's not a high bar, no, it's high for you to watch. It's fair. Scooby-Doo has always had celebrity actors, right? So they've said the word dick a million times.
Here goes.
Legally Blonde 2.
Lay down and die already.
A lot of these movies I've never heard of before.
Wasn't the first Legally Blonde movie unironically, like, considered good by a lot of people?
Cheaper by the dozen.
Chie-senpai, come on, get up.
Garfield, the movie.
Just Garfield.
I, Robot. That's a good movie. Have you ever seen it? It's really good.
So, maybe? I don't know.
It honestly,
Probably not.
I've seen that as an adult, and that actually has aged pretty well.
I think really has that out for J. Yeah, right? Like, what the fuck?
Alien vs. Predator. More Garfield. Fat Albert.
What list are you reading now?
20th Century Fox.
Oh, okay.
Because of Winn-Dixie.
Dude, I think 20th Century Fox in a similar situation to, like, Disney, where half of this is shit they bought later.
No, because this is what they produced.
Okay. Well, we beat the Gundam.
Star Wars 3.
Ooh, Courage has changed from brave to daring. That's awesome. And if we head
Chie-senpai,
towards this
look what
cage...
pretty bad.
No? Is in one of the... Oh, it's in the skull pile? Yeah, there we go. No response. It must be a tile, not an object. Something's on the floor. Got a Gaia sword.
They made Flicka. Damn. It's a horse girl movie.
So that's our new weapon now.
Nice.
And it looks like,
Sick.
looks a little familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I mean, we are in the video game dungeon.
Aragon. I'm so sad they fucked that movie up, man.
I demand a last minute. We'll send it to you in a minute, my mans. I'm gonna dick around the Velvet Room just for a minute, and then we'll wrap up.
Night at the Museum.
In Salem still. Night at the Museum was actually like alright.
I feel like that nobody talks about that movie, and it was actually pretty funny.
That movie was like genuinely okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't like insanely good. Like I wouldn't be like, holy shit, everyone needs to watch Night at the Museum. But like it was alright. You hear the fucking premise, and you're like, this is gonna be ass, but it's actually like more than watchable.
The Simpsons movie.
Simpsons movie's not bad.
I've never seen it. Makes me think. Simpsons makes me think of the ER. Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium.
That man is made of leaves.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
That is just a naked lady. That's just a naked woman.
That's just the
Holly
JoJo's
Stand.
mom.
Yeah.
That's just JoJo's mom. Also, what the fuck is going on with her armpit?
Watch Night at the Museum at Kitsune Con, a broken PS2 and hotel room TV post-group mental
The
breakdown.
Futurama
Awesome.
movies. Space Chimps.
I'm just realizing Gaia is Greek and not Final Fantasy. We also had subpar Taco Bell. Damn. This
Marley
Genbu.
and Me. Ugh. Movie's sad as fuck. Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh.
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I heard that movie's pretty good.
I watched it. They had it for free on YouTube. It's okay. I like the animation style, had stop motion. Avatar.
Goku the Last Airbender. Fantastic Mr. Fox is fire.
Tooth Fairy. The one with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. They made a second Flicka movie. They only did the third Chronicles of Narnia movie.
Weird. Alright, boys, I think it's time to say goodbye to Dominion and Mothman.
They made a movie called Water for Elephants. What the fuck? There's 3 Flicka movies? They made Life of Pi. I still never watched that.
Not Mothman, man, rip Dominion. Dominion's pretty good, but
I like how they go from Dragon Ball Z, Battle of Gods, to Cheech and Chong's animated movie, to Turbo, to Percy Jackson,
it be
the counselor.
like that sometimes. Like,
oh, they made Rio? Sick.
Rio is pretty good. I've seen Rio.
Rio's super good. You know all those birds are extinct now. That movie was made to try and save them, and it didn't work.
Oh. Yeah, I really didn't.
They also did Kung Fu Panda 3.
You don't need that.
And Deadpool.
Pretty much all the Kung Fu Panda movies are good. Like, I wouldn't say any of them are bad.
Yeah, all the Kung Fu Panda movies are good. I've watched them all several times.
They, like, shouldn't be.
No, they're
They're pretty good.
You know, it's like even with the third one where he's like, "Oh my gosh, I found my real family." It's not boring.
Guess we have to make a new one, new Kung Fu Panda in 2024. Hell
Fuck
yeah, let's
yeah.
go. Can I make any of? Nope.
We are over 3 hours, my guy.
No, I know. I was just wanted to do some fusion stuff.
I gotta piss.
All right, everybody, thank you for coming by and vibing with us.
Sorry.
We will see you for the next one, which will hopefully be tomorrow, but God knows. Every time I say we'll definitely stream on a certain day, something happens. But thank you again to David for the resub. Did anyone else?
Yeah.
Did anyone else I can't check in that menu.
Nope.
Did anyone else resub?
Just David.
Was it just David? Yeah. Thank you, David, for the resub. Miss Lily get cat pick in a few minutes. All y'all, thank you again. Have yourselves a great night.
Potty time, potty time. Please wash your hands after. Of course, every time, man.
Yeah, you gotta throw
Like,
that out
what
there.
the fuck?
Good night, everybody.